Can I get your driver's license?
I don't have it. You can have my ID number.
Sure. What's your name?
D3593928.
What's your real name?
What do you mean?
What's your name? On your driver's license.
D3593928.
Is that your driver's license number?
Yes, it is. All my information will be on there.
What's your name?
Don't worry about her. She's a passenger.
Not hers. Yours. What does it say on your driver's license?
Franklin Ornelas.
Okay, when's your birthday?
It should be on there.
When's your birthday?
It should be on there if you want to look it up.
Well, I need to know from you.
For what am I being pulled over for?
So your plate, that plate is not legal. You have to have the California plate. What? That's white and red. Okay? Do you have your registration proof of insurance?
You have it?
Do you have your registration proof of insurance?
Was it not legal if we pay the DMV for it? It's the latest registration I think in here.
You have a current one?
That's the latest one.
Because this one expired
on
April 23rd.
Okay, well it's current.
Current, so you can go ahead and sign it.
It's not.
It's current. I wouldn't have tags if it wasn't current.
Well, do you have a current one?
Okay, so then is that a ticketable offense?
Oh my God.
Do you have your insurance?
Oh.
Silly ass right here. She got mad. You work with feelings or you're law enforcement?
Is it on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, well you look it up. I'll be right back.
Hurry up. So she's saying my plates are legal, that I have to have California.
Red and white. How the fuck is it not legal if we pay the DMV for them?
What an idiot.
Now she pissed me off. She has no fucking reason to do what she's doing.
She's mad. We drove by and I told her hurry up and pointed, so she came after me and I parked and then they came up to me.
Well, I don't. Fuck you.
What an idiot, dude.
There's nothing that.
What's up with the guy? So yeah, this is Santa Paula PD for you.
Okay, cool. He's on his way.
Alright, I'll wait.
If you don't sign it,
I'll wait for him to get here. We need to talk to the supervisor.
Okay.
Alright. You're dismissed. What was your name again?
It's right here. Ulrich.
It's right here, Ulrich? So is that, it's right here the first name?
Sure.
Okay. And the ID number?
1163.
What sergeant's en route?
Yeah, I got you.
Do you know what sergeant's en route?
No, not yet. That's what we're trying to figure out for you.
Alright. So what's the proper license plate?
So you're supposed to have a California one. You see the plate on that car over there?
Like that one?
Yeah, like that one. So you're supposed to have that one on the back of your car.
Ah, so why does the DMV issue those? So the DMV. So everyone with personalized plates are illegal.
They are.
Everybody with personalized plates is illegal? Okay. There you go, guys. So if you have personalized plates, be careful.
He is refusing to sign the ticket.
I need to speak to a sergeant.
For having the wrong plate on his vehicle, for not providing insurance.
I have insurance and I have registration. I have them both when she walked away. When she walked away, she didn't get them. It's on my phone and I was looking for the current insurance. Stop lying. Stop lying. Don't be lying. You knew we were looking for it. You liar. Shouldn't be lying, man. I got it all on film. When you said, is that your insurance on your phone? Okay, is this your registration? Yeah, we're looking for the current. Okay, let me walk away. Now I'm going to give you a citation for that? You're an idiot. You are an idiot, man.
The video captures a female officer in Santa Paula pulling over a citizen under the pretext that personalized license plates are invalid. Despite the driver providing full ID, insurance, and registration via phone, the officer maintained an arrogant attitude and threatened citations. The situation escalated as the police repeatedly made false accusations regarding the citizen's lack of cooperation. Only when a supervisor arrived and recognized the absurdity was the officer forced to void the violations and leave in embarrassment. Police may use vague reasons, such as non-standard license plates, to conduct retaliatory stops. A lack of legal knowledge among some officers can lead to the infringement of legitimate citizen rights. Always remain calm and film the entire interaction to preserve evidence. You have the right to provide electronic proof of insurance and registration in most states. If you feel unfairly treated, firmly request the presence of a supervisor at the scene to resolve the dispute objectively. Do not take your eyes off the screen, because coming up next is a classic confrontation in North Carolina where a constitutionally captured citizen dismantles every vague police argument regarding reasonable suspicion.
You have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime had been committed.
Matches the description of campers that
What's
get
the
stolen
description
from
of the vehicle?
We have a white Dodge truck.
There's a lot of white Dodge trucks.
That's very accurate. So you're here. We're getting a call from security who manages Z-Max.
Okay.
Your truck matches the description of the truck that is used to steal campers. Your truck comes back to a business.
Does this description of the truck that steals campers, did they get a license plate?
No.
Did they get anything other than a
No.
white Dodge truck?
No.
That's not reasonable, articulable suspicion that this is the truck.
Exactly. That's why I have to identify you, because if you
Identifying me is not going to help you find out whether or not I've
but if
committed
the camper
any
goes
crime or
stolen
anything.
tonight, then I know I can eliminate you because I came and talked to you.
You can't eliminate me. What if I came back to steal a camper?
Well, then I already have your information.
But you see what I'm saying?
You just have
It doesn't
to
make
give your-
sense.
It does.
I don't have to give you my license if it's not a stop on ID state and I didn't commit a crime.
So
Can we have a
you're in an
supervisor,
area.
please?
I am a sergeant.
It doesn't make any sense, Sergeant.
That's fine. You are here
Okay,
in an
what
area.
if I decline to give you my ID?
Then
Am I free to go?
No.
I'm not free to go.
No.
You said it wasn't a traffic stop.
No.
It's
It's
not
a
a
call
traffic
for
stop,
service.
but a call for service
Yes.
isn't enough.
Yes, it is.
It's not
in the
enough.
state of North Carolina, yes, it
It's
is.
not enough, Sergeant.
All right, well, hold on. I'll get a lieutenant out here, and we'll either determine if you're going to jail or not because you're failing.
Why
to give
would
me
wait?
ID.
Hold on. Why would I go to jail for a conversation?
Because you're not giving me your
Okay,
identification.
Sergeant, Miss Collins, let me tell you the problem with policing. You guys are so quick to throw people in jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I just
So
told
is
you
so
what
hard
I
about
was
giving
doing.
your driver's license
Because
so
I
can
believe-
sit there
did
and
you-
put your information in the
Here's
call,
why.
and we're done.
Here's why. You swore an oath to defend the Constitution. You don't have reasonable, articulable
I do
suspicion.
at this point.
You
You're
don't.
in an area, you
Here's
match
what
the
I'll do.
description of the
I'm
call.
going to give you my license, and I'm going to file a complaint.
That's fine.
We're going to make this a YouTube video.
That's fine.
We're going to make it go famous.
That's fine.
And Miss Collins, I apologize because there's a lot of people out there doing a good job, but I don't think that you're doing the right thing.
That's fine. And I will explain the complaint process and everything to you so that way
And can you give me a complaint form?
I cannot. It's at our police department. I'll give
Yep.
you the address.
We're
for the
going to
police
do the
department.
complaint.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not in a hurry.
I got you.
And then pulled right out and pulled right over here. So, and here's the thing too. Using your, how long have you been a police officer for?
6 going on 7 years.
6 going on 7 years. And again, this is just how I talk. Why the fuck would I leave a place if I was scoping someplace out and then park right here in front of the place? I know criminals are stupid,
I was gonna say,
but they're not
unfortunately-
that fucking stupid.
Actually, unfortunately, I have seen them do dumber things.
But
But I don't know you.
But,
so
but I
that's-
gave you a good explanation,
yes,
and
but
I was
I've also had
honest
people
with
who
you.
Give me good explanations that are criminals.
And if I wasn't driving a company truck, I would not have given you my ID. And for you to threaten to take me to jail just because you didn't like what I said, that's why I'm going to go do the complaint.
That's fine.
That's fucked up.
That's fine.
Sorry about the language.
It's
It's
fine.
just the way it
I've heard worse and been called worse
But
at
I'm
this
not.
point in my life.
I'm
I
not
know.
directing
I
it
know.
at you.
I get it.
I'm directing it
Simple.
in general.
I got you. It's good to be frustrated, and that's how some people release.
Venting.
Yes. So
So
be safe. Like I said, if you want to go down, you can go down now. Someone is there at the
yeah,
police
no,
department.
I'm gonna go down.
and press the button on the side and
All right.
tell them you need a complaint form, okay?
Got it.
All right, do you need anything else from me, sir?
No, before I leave, though, I'm going to take it out of this GPS and put it in this GPS because it goes there, so I don't have to have my phone on my lap.
I'll also write it down for you, so just in case.
No, I got to, like, if I just do this, it'll show.
Okay.
Well, wait, yeah, that's it. No, that's not it.
Yeah, this.
Oh, it is it. So now I
All
just
right.
do this.
Do you need anything else? Don't hesitate to holler.
Okay.
Be safe and have a good night, okay?
Thank you, you too.
The video records a tense confrontation in North Carolina where police stopped a truck due to suspicion regarding a theft case. The man in the video bravely protected his rights by demanding that the police provide specific, reasonable, articulable suspicion instead of general vehicle descriptions. He maintained that he was under no obligation to show ID without clear evidence of a crime. Faced with arrest threats, he decided to provide identification to avoid trouble, but declared he would file a complaint and publicize the incident on social media. Police often use vague security reports to pressure citizens into identifying themselves. Mastering the concept of reasonable suspicion is the most important weapon to protect yourself against unreasonable demands. Record or film the dialogue to serve as evidence for future complaints. You should request the presence of a supervisor if you feel the officer at the scene is exceeding their authority. In case of arrest threats, consider temporary cooperation for personal safety, then take legal steps to seek justice. Do not leave just yet, because in the next video, you will witness a public harassment incident where police use an open container violation to arbitrarily and illegally search a citizen's pockets.
Okay, so this is why you guys are harassing me, right? And this is why you reached in my pockets, correct?
Yeah, because you started running away.
This is why you reached in my pockets, correct?
go inside your
Do you
pockets.
think that's right?
I pat you down, yeah.
No, you reached in my
You're running away
pockets
from me.
and you asked me what's in my pockets, and that's not right. Because I don't have shit in my pockets. So
right,
for
so
you to
you
be
have a
reaching in
plastic
my
bag in your
pockets,
pocket. I go in your
it doesn't matter what I have in my pockets. Why are you reaching in my
What do you have in your
pockets?
pocket?
Why are you reaching in my pockets, sir?
Why don't you?
Is that legal?
Make a big deal.
Is it
Did I go
legal?
inside your pocket?
Is
I'll
it
pat
legal
down
for you to
walking.
reach in my pocket, sir?
It's legal for me to pat you down for
Is it? Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're running away
And
from me.
your name
What,
is
you
again?
live over here?
And you said it's legal for him to reach in my pockets,
Listen,
right? Because of an open container that you guys
Live
claim.
over here?
Is
What's
it
your
legal
address?
for you guys to reach in my
LeVar, is
pockets?
this your address?
Is it legal for you to reach in my pockets?
LeVar, is this your address?
I have family and friends that live here.
Okay, I'm asking you, do you live in this building? What is your address?
My address is not this building.
Okay, so what's your address?
You have my ID, don't you?
I do.
All right then.
This is a Florida ID.
All right then. So
I'm
then
asking,
take
do you
that
have a
address.
New York address.
Don't worry about that.
So the only address you have is this.
That's my address.
Okay, no problem.
These guys think people don't know their rights, man. Like they could just come violate you at any given time they want to. Like, no, it doesn't work like that, sir.
18?
It's the date?
Yeah. VO.
And this is what they get out of this. That's why I'm so glad. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to Florida.
Just run from the cops for no reason?
No, I don't run from the police.
That's exactly. I've dealt with you in the past. I've
And you
seen
know what?
Before, and you've never just started running for no reason.
You know why?
What's that?
I don't run from the police. I walk away from them because you guys don't know how to treat people with their rights.
What you say?
13th, 9 a.m.
Yeah, that means nothing, right?
10-4, thank you.
Yeah, 10-4.
You didn't run away?
Yeah, 10-4.
The second you turned that corner,
The second I turned the corner, what did I
started running away
do?
from me.
What did I do?
You started running away from me.
Why would I run from you?
I don't know. Why did you run from
Why
me?
would I run from you?
I don't know. Why did you?
What I do is I walk away from you guys because
Then
you
you start
guys
running.
like to harass people. Just like I had the other sergeant last
right.
time. Yeah, of course we're all right. Look at the type of job they do. They have no goddamn life. People are getting shot and killed left and right in this world. And look what they do. They harass you for an open container, talking about you running from them like you got some type of warrant or something. They wish you had a warrant so they could really do some damage. That's what they're really looking for. But guess what? You found the right guy. What's your name again, sir?
Officer Keene, I told you already.
Officer King.
Hmm?
You suck as an officer, man. You need to do better. You guys need to really, find people that are really actually committing crimes and stop running down on people for drinking a beer.
Well, don't run.
That's like, yo.
Don't run and I don't have to chase you.
What kind of police you know chases people down, harasses people for open beer? Meanwhile, they got all these killings and shootings going on in the world, and this is what they're worried about. Because they don't have no life. They don't have nothing else to do. Without us, they wouldn't even have a job. It's sad. Without us, you guys wouldn't even have a job. You'll be sitting here harassing people for an open bottle. Yeah, you might want to go to the left because you look stupid. Yeah, you might want to go to the left because you look dumb. Look at them, harassing people for an open bottle. This is what they do with their lives. You believe this? Look, how many cop cars? How many? Excuse me, what's your name, sir?
Officer Kennedy.
And your badge number?
141.
And you're another one that just harasses people for open container and you're not worrying about real crime that's actually going on in the world?
I guess if that's how you look at it, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You're another one, huh?
I assume so.
Yeah, I know. Look at him. Thirsty to write somebody a ticket for open container, but can't solve any crimes. You'll be a regular cop for the rest of your life. You know that, right? You'll never be a lieutenant.
Okay.
You'll never be a sergeant.
All right.
You're just gonna be a regular cop running around here trying to grab people for an open container.
All right.
Good luck.
The video records a tense street encounter where police chased and harassed a citizen over allegations of possessing an open container of alcohol. The man in the video repeatedly denied the charges and criticized the officers for arbitrarily and illegally searching his pockets without a clear legal basis. He accused the police of abusing their power to bully citizens instead of focusing on actual crimes taking place. The incident escalated as the citizen firmly demanded the names and badge numbers of the officers to prepare for legal complaints regarding the violation of his personal freedom. Police often use minor administrative violations, such as public alcohol possession, to conduct illegal searches for weapons or drugs. Understanding the difference between a pat-down for safety and reaching into pockets for a search is key to protecting your constitutional rights. If the police search your pockets, immediately speak up and clearly state that you do not consent to that search. You should record their names, badge numbers, and film the entire process to prove that the police exceeded their legal authority. Always maintain a firm stance on your rights, but avoid violent actions that could lead to charges of resisting a public officer. The drama does not stop there, because coming up next, you will see how a highly legally knowledgeable citizen in Detroit forced the police to back down after threatening to file 7 federal lawsuits over an illegal traffic stop.
Go ahead and actually here I got it.
That's not how a traffic stop works, man.
Okay, so go ahead and step out. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm not finna step out the car. What am I gonna step out the car for? I don't feel safe to step out the car, sir.
Okay, so that's not how this works.
What you mean how does it work? That is how it works.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
You stopped me illegally. Okay. This is a Terry stop. You know what Terry stop is? You know Terry versus Ohio? Have you heard Terry versus Ohio?
Okay, so listen.
Okay, you heard Terry versus Ohio before.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm asking you, sir. Do you know what Terry versus Ohio is?
You're gonna end up going to jail.
For what?
I'm gonna explain that. But right now, I'm gonna ask you.
So I'm under arrest. You see, you make me get out the car under threat of arrest, right?
Under threats of arrest?
You just said I'm gonna be arrested if I don't get out the car.
So
you tell me
I'm giving a lawful order, okay? Because I have to verify.
Sir, are you making me get out the vehicle under threat of arrest?
I can't identify you, man.
Sir, are you making me get out the vehicle under the threat of arrest?
Because I can't identify you, please step out of the car.
No, I'm saying, are you making me get out under threat of arrest?
Are you gonna step?
Am I under arrest or am I seized on probable cause?
I cannot verify who I'm speaking to because you won't give me your driver's
license. My ID is right there on the back of the car, sir.
Okay, you want to grab it?
So what you mean? No, my ID, the plate that's my ID. That's my identification for you.
So is there a reason why there's a temp plate on the car?
Why not?
You want to give me that information?
Why not?
Okay, go ahead and step out.
Under threat of arrest.
I'm asking you to step out of the car.
If I don't step out,
and then you're gonna go to jail.
Why would you grab me for?
Because I'm asking you to step out the car. Okay, that's fine.
Sir, so you make me get out under threat of arrest?
Yep, step out of the car. Face the door, please. Patch it down, make sure you don't have weapons on you. Okay, go ahead and walk to the front of my car. So walk to the front of my car, please. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. So I cannot.
All right, can you stand back from me? Cause I feel threatened, man. No, you just threatened to grab me. You just threatened to put your hands on me. Okay. I feel very, very vulnerable right now, sir.
That's fine. Okay. So this is where we're at.
Where we at is you got me out here for a legal stop. I don't answer questions by police officers. So if you ask me any questions, I'm not going to answer them.
Okay, that's fine. So take your hands out of your pockets. So right now, the reason I stop you is because when you run the plate, it doesn't come back to any of this.
Sir, my plate is totally legit.
Okay.
I want to see a supervisor.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Give me a couple minutes. Okay?
Yes. All right.
What's the reasoning for the supervisor?
Because you stopped me illegally.
So I didn't.
Yes, you did. You are stopping me illegally.
I'm not stopping.
You passed stopping me illegal. I told her I filed 7 federal cases. I want all 7 of them. I filed all myself. I go down to the federal building. I follow myself for officers like you. Okay. So if you're ready to go ahead and go down there, we can go down there. It don't matter.
Okay. I mean, if that's something you want to do,
I'm going to do it. It's not something I'm going. I'm going to file it on you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So what's the reasoning for the supervisor?
I want a supervisor down here.
That
no, I want him to come down here. Yes, I want, because you're trying to give me tickets for something that clearly I have insurance and clearly I have a registration.
Yeah, so I need to see proof.
What do you mean proof? It's proof right there, Secretary of State.
No, so the insurance.
Sir, this says Secretary of State on it.
I'm saying, do you
Sir, Secretary of State right there. It's clear as day. You can't miss it.
Do you have?
I even got it laminated for you, nice and laminated, nice and clear for you. I even took out the window. You see the window? It had a sticker. It was stuck in the window. I put it on laminated just for police officers like you. Just for you. I have insurance. I have registration. If you want to keep playing this game, you can play it all you want to, man. You see I clearly have it. I'm at work right now, actually. Sir, can you call your supervisor? How long is it going to be? How long am I being detained? Sir, can you get the supervisor down here, sir? Sir, officer.
All right, so you can have a good night, okay? I'm not gonna cut you any tickets. Make sure you get that warrant taken care of.
All right.
Okay, have a good night.
Well, you know you're still going to court, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
The video records a controversial traffic stop in Detroit, where a police officer claimed the driver's temporary license plate did not exist in the system. The driver, who is legally knowledgeable, fiercely protested and questioned the officer about the Terry v. Ohio case law while demanding the presence of a supervisor. The situation grew tense when the driver was forced to exit the vehicle under threat of arrest. However, through a confident demeanor and declarations of filing federal civil rights lawsuits, the driver compelled the officer to change his attitude, void the citations, and allow him to leave without further trouble. Temporary license plates are often targets for baseless identity check stops. Mastering key case laws and Section 1983 civil rights regulations is the most effective tool to stop police misconduct right at the scene. When ordered to exit the vehicle, clearly ask if it is a lawful order and whether you are being threatened with arrest for non-compliance. Use the phrase, "I am doing this under duress," to record evidence for future litigation. Always demand a supervisor if the field officer cannot provide a satisfactory reason for the stop, and repeat that you will not answer any questions without an attorney. Do not take your eyes off the screen, because next, you will witness a courageous law student in New Mexico confront dormitory security forces by using his knowledge of the abolition of qualified immunity to protect his privacy.
How can you articulate it though?
Okay, so that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay,
that.
so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. Okay. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why
okay,
I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
you don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Then calling him, because right now, this is not what you want to do right now, because this is a violation of my 4th Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
202-212.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, that's my roommate.
Okay. You want to just hang out here then?
Is he detained?
No, that's fine. I just don't want anyone
Then
going in the room.
you could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
Alright. Just let it be, bro. Someone called and said that they saw us or me walk in there with a case of beer. But that's all they have, so.
So it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So until we get this figured out, there's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him. Until this gets figured out, I don't want anyone to go in the room. You're free to go anywhere else. That's fine. You're not detained or anything, but that's what's going on.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
So, okay, I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that, okay?
Okay, thank you. Hi, name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212, all right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't give my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested for that.
I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no, because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
You're arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? I don't answer questions. On what ground?
Okay.
Yeah, that's her room, bro.
What?
Nah, they're trying to go in, bro. They're trying to ID me and shit, but nah.
Okay, so who are you talking to?
I'm recording you.
You're recording. Okay, very good. All, so if you want to hang out down there, you can. That's fine. So here's the deal. By saying could, what we're trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the system?
Do you have warrants for your arrest?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I'm asking questions. I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or is it not?
Okay. So the question is that like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either somebody saw you carry a case of beer. Do you have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right. So the next step in this process would be: would you give us consent to check your room?
Nope.
To make sure that you have no alcohol in your possession.
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay. Very good. All right. This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant. Or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you. And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic citation.
You're saying could. I need you to say you will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum. I will give you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that?
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us?
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
It's not a threat.
It gives you grounds.
It's not a threat. It gives me grounds. Does it or does it not? I don't answer questions.
Privacy in university dormitories is protected by the Fourth Amendment, similar to private residences, and police cannot arbitrarily enter a room without a search warrant or consent. Understanding local changes to qualified immunity can completely shift a citizen's position when facing an abuse of power. Always ask the police to state their specific reasonable suspicion before agreeing to present identification. If you are threatened with arrest, demand that the officer confirm it is a lawful order and provide a specific ultimatum to serve as a basis for later litigation. Never allow a search of your property or residence without a court warrant, even if you have done nothing wrong, because your consent will waive critical constitutional protections.
Knowing your rights isn't being difficult, it's being prepared. If this video helped you understand your legal rights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below, tell us your story, ask a question, or suggest the next encounter we should break down. This is ID Refusal 101, where we teach the basics of your right. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.